Hello children, today we are going to see in this video practice set 13.2. First question, in each pair of triangles given below, parts shown by identical marks are congruent. State the test and the one-to-one correspondence of vertices by which triangles in each pair are congruent. Also state the remaining congruent parts. Earlier we were seeing only one-to-one correspondence. Now we will see the remaining congruent parts. So first figure is here. In triangle MST and triangle TBM, MS congruent to TB. It is given here in the figure. Angle MST and angle TBM, each angle is given 90 degree, equals to 90 degree given here. MT congruent to MT, both are hypotenuse here. For this triangle, hypotenuse is MT, and for this triangle, hypotenuse is MT. So common side it is. Here given MT congruent to MT, common side. Therefore, these two triangles will be congruent by which test? Hypotenuse side test. Therefore, two triangles MST congruent to triangle TBM are congruent by hypotenuse side test. Hypotenuse common side is common for both the triangles and MS congruent to BT. Therefore, by hypotenuse side test, these two triangles are congruent. The remaining side ST congruent to side BM. These are the opposite sides which are congruent remaining. Now three angles. Angle S congruent to angle B equals to 90 degree given. So here angle SMT congruent to triangle BTM, this angle and this angle, they are congruent. Very clear? And similarly, angle STM, this angle, and angle BMT, this angle, they are congruent. So, they are known as corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Next in this figure, in triangle PRQ and triangle TRS, PR congruent to TR, given these two are known as vertically opposite angles. These two are known as vertically opposite angles. Angle side RQ is congruent to side RS. So here side angle side. So these two triangles are congruent by SAS test. Therefore, remaining sides and angles. So side PQ congruent to TS, corresponding side of congruent triangles, and angle P congruent to angle T, or you can write as RPQ congruent to angle RTS. These are the corresponding angles congruent, as well as angle PQR corresponds to angle TSR. That is this angle and this angle. They are congruent. So remaining angles and sides are congruent. Altogether, three pair of sides are there and three pair of angles are there. For congruency, we require any three pairs. So remaining three pairs will be congruent. In triangle DCH and triangle DCF, DCH and DCF, one-to-one correspondence only you have to take. So angle DCH congruent to angle DCF, given curved angles are shown in here, and angle DHC and angle DFC are given by cross. DC is common side. DC is common side. Therefore, these two triangles will be congruent by which test? SAA or AAS test. These two triangles will be congruent by AAS test. Therefore, the remaining side will be HC congruent to FC. This side congruent to this side. And DH congruent to DF. DH congruent to DF, HC congruent to CF. So corresponding sides of congruent triangles. And angle HDC, third angle. One angle, two angles. So third angle HDC congruent to angle FDC. So these two are congruent. Corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Next, in the given figure, segment AD congruent to segment EC. Which additional information is needed to show that two triangles ABD and EBC will be congruent by AAS test? In triangle ABD and CBE, AD congruent to CE, it is given only. An angle ABD and angle CBE, these are two vertically opposite angles. These are congruent only. Therefore, the necessary condition for the two triangles to be congruent by AAS test is either ADB congruent to CEB, means this angle and this angle must be congruent, or angle DAB, this angle, and ECB, this angle. These two angles must be congruent, pair of, or these two pair of angles must be congruent, because angle side, angle side, this will be two triangles congruent. So in the next video, we are going to see the new chapter. Till then, goodbye. Take care of yourself. Thank you.